sunshine, the warmer temperatures we had today. We had the Cleveland Marathon early this morning. Couldn't have asked for better weather. It was a little chilly this morning. We got down to 48 for our low, but we really shaped up. Tapped out 74 for our high this afternoon. Excuse me. Allergies and pollen is going to continue to be an issue this coming week. We've got a lot coming, a gorgeous 8-day stretch, plenty of sunshine, warm temperatures, little hiccup along the way, meaning a drop in temps middle of the work week, and then of course we have all eyes on Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start to summer. So let's get right to it. First off, let's take a look at our skies throughout the entire day. Look at all those boats on our Put-in-Bay weather camera. The waters were very active with people out there, and I mean, boating forecast was great. It was a little choppy just because of the amount of people out on the water, but hard to find a cloud out there in most cases through about the 7 o'clock hour. I mentioned that our highs hit 74 after starting the day off in the upper 40s, so we were a degree above average, so right on par for this time of year. As we go throughout the next 8 days, we're going to be a little above average, a little below average, and then we'll level out heading into the Memorial Day weekend. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we sit right now. And as always, guys, if you have a question about the forecast that I do not cover in this video, drop a comment. Let me know what that is. I'll do my best to answer. I can't see your comments as I'm going through, but say hey, let me know you're watching this evening and joining me. Looking at our current temperatures, we have now slipped to about that 70 range at Port Clinton, Ashtabula, and in Akron. New Philadelphia still hanging out there at about 75. Let's go ahead and take a look at the around the area. We know Cleveland hit 74, but Toledo was pushing 80. New Philly hit 75. So yeah, very comfortable, warm temperatures this evening. And if we look at satellite and radar, of course, yesterday we woke up to rain showers, a good soaking Friday night into Saturday morning. Now a nice large high pressure has built in, and that will be the driving forecast tonight, tomorrow, Tuesday, and for the first half of Wednesday. Wednesday night, we will then see a cold front drop through. What that will do is bring us a bit more cloud cover. It'll make things breezy, and it will drop our temperatures. So Thursday, you can expect things to be slightly cooler. Now this evening, we're sitting anywhere from about 70 to 75. Let's go ahead and walk through this here on Futurecast. This is just a near term forecast for you, mainly to show you our temperatures. As I mentioned, not going to be much happening in the way of any rain or storms, and really even wind through Tuesday. So tomorrow morning, you're heading back to work, say 6, 7 o'clock. You're going to be a little warmer than we were this morning. I think we'll be hanging out around 50 at the coldest point. And of course, that will depend on your cloud cover and also your wind direction. Winds will be a little variable as we head into the overnight hours. Tomorrow afternoon, we will have a lake breeze. I'll show you that here in a second. But most of you will be hanging out in the mid to upper 70s. So a little warmer than we saw today. Heading into Monday night, Tuesday morning, similar situation. We'll kick off the morning in the mid to upper 50s as you're heading to work, and then the afternoon highs will be pushing 80. So I do think a lot of us will hit 80 on Tuesday. That's looking to be the warmest day of the 8-day forecast. I mentioned a lake breeze. Let's go ahead and take a look at our lakeshore temperatures here. This is for Monday. Afternoon highs, upper 70s for some. Upper 60s to low 70s for those of us right along the lake shore there. And we'll be pulling that northeasterly flow, and that's the reason for that lake breeze, that we will notice it so much more. So I mentioned pollen. Today we had tree pollen, which is about moderate. Grass and ragweed was low. The other issue some of you may have saw if you tuned into my Twitter, I mentioned it last night on air. The midges, they are back, and they were showing up on our radar last night, actually, pretty heavily near the downtown Cleveland area, probably around 10, 11 o'clock or so. So we'll have to keep an eye out for them again tonight on our radar, as things are pretty quiet weather-wise, so it's pretty easy to pick up on them. Looking ahead, here's what we're expecting over the next 7 days here. So I mentioned a nice big dry stretch. Grab the sunglasses, fire up the lawnmowers, do all your yard work before you head into the Memorial Day weekend. I know lots of people are going to be having cookouts, people over, heading to the lake, and also there will be a lot of services honoring our fallen soldiers here. across the area, which of course you can find on our website, but we need dry weather. We need good weather. A lot of those things are outdoors. So Monday, Tuesday, we're looking good. If you maybe need to dust off the boat, get it ready for the weekend, whatever it may be. Wednesday, notice that frontal boundary that drops through. With that, there will be moisture, but I do expect that moisture to stay, say, PA, New York. Not expecting any rain showers here at home. Thursday, Friday, nice and dry. A bit more cloud cover heading into Saturday and Sunday just as we start to kick up the moisture a bit. And then any chance of rain would really be, and we're talking not even enough that I didn't put it in our 8-day forecast. So I don't usually put like a % chance of rain in the 8-day unless it's 20% or better, meaning so that, includes coverage, duration of rain showers, that kind of thing. So Tuesday, you might see a sprinkle, and then Sunday, you might see a sprinkle. But again, it's going to be a very isolated situation if we do see anything, so much so to the point that I have not added it in our 8-day. With that said, if you're taking the boat out, that graphic's a little jumbled. Tomorrow and Tuesday, both great days to do so. Each day, waves will be 1 to 3 feet or 2 feet or less. We'll be pulling that southeasterly flow. And here is a look at the 8-day forecast. So again, remember I mentioned if we see anything, it would be Tuesday evening, probably. It's warm. We're going to have a little bit more moisture in the atmosphere just because of the coming frontal boundary there. But I'm leaving it dry and mostly sunny because that's what it'll be for most of us. Wednesday, we're talking mid-70s. Thursday is cooler, so just about 6-7 degrees colder than the average, but by no means will it be cold. Friday, we're back to the 70s. We rebound fairly quickly into the weekend when it comes to our temperatures. Slightly heavier cloud cover into the weekend. No huge heat waves for the holiday weekend, so that's good news, bad news, depending on how you look at it. Memorial Day actually looking to be one of the warmer of the weekend, or the warmest of the weekend, in the upper 70s. Overnight lows, variable, anywhere from the upper 40s to the low 60s. So again, guys, any questions, drop a comment in there. Let me know what you're wondering. I think I covered everything. Tonight we will be on at 10 o'clock. I believe we go on time. If not, we'll be on a couple minutes late. And you can also head over to fox8.com. Our forecast discussion there has the details of what I just broke down for you as well. So take care, enjoy the sunshine, and hope you have a great start to your work week. Talk to you later.